Let's get a little survey. Anybody been to jail? Okay, we got one person here. Only one person been to jail? Come on, man. One person? Badass. It's good. You should go. I recommend it. Not forever, just for like a long weekend. Get you straight. It's a good place to unplug. You know what I mean? Just unplug for a little bit in jail. After you spend a little time in jail, everything else in life you appreciate. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You sleep in a jail for like 4 nights, for the rest of your life, no bed will be that uncomfortable. Even in situations where you can't stand, like everybody hates the DMV, but if you've been to jail, you're like, well, at least we're not all wearing orange. You ever get some shitty birthday cake? Well, if you've been to jail, you're like, well, we didn't get any birthday cake in jail. And after that, even bad sex. Well, it's better than that sex I had in jail. So I spent several nights in a Kansas jail. In my defense, who doesn't go on a cross-country trip without hardcore drugs? You think I'm driving through the Midwest sober? You're out of your mind, bro. You've been out there? You been to Oklahoma? I'm not going through Oklahoma sober, bro. Any state that's like a perfect rectangle, fuck that state. I can't go through there sober. There ain't nothing going on in Oklahoma, but on acid, a lot going on in Oklahoma. I even saw hills. I love my states with curves. Yeah, we got pulled over because we were suspicious. We had out-of-state license plates. That's usually enough. Plus, we both looked like fucking stoners. You know, I had long hair. The cop pulled us over. He asked me straight up right away. Didn't even waste any time. He just goes, "Do you guys have drugs in there?" And I said, "No." And then they immediately brought a dog to sniff my truck. They brought a dog to sniff the truck. I was like, oh, we're in for it. Bro, we had some shit. We had, obviously, weed. We had mushrooms. We had acid. And we had some coke. It's a road trip, though, right? You want to be awake, right? They brought the drug dog over to sniff the vehicle, and I was scared. I don't know where they got this drug dog, though. I think it was off the JV squad. This drug dog was stupid. The dog was like, "I found the beer." I'm like, cool, bro. Cool story. Then the dog was like, "Got the weed!" You know? And then the dog was like, "I found a football." You dumbass. Didn't find any of the other shit. How? Stupid dog, man. Thankfully, you know, because I'd probably still be in Kansas. Yeah. Anyways, we had, you know, back then, weed was like a big deal. This was 20 years ago. So they fucking brought us to the jail. We're going to show you kids, blah, blah, put in jail. So that's what they did. Jail was like pretty weird. So my first day there, at the cafeteria, a guy across from me asked if he could have my tater tots. I didn't want to give him my tater tots because it was the only thing I recognized. And I love tots. So he asked me for the tots. He demanded he said, "Give me the tots or I'll stab you." No, that wasn't true. He actually said, "Give me the tots or I'll go up to my room and make something and come back down here and stab you," is what he said. That's how it's done. Anyways, what am I gonna do? I go take him. He took my tots, and then 2 guards came over and dragged him to the floor and beat him. Now what? Yeah. And to this day, I'm triggered when I see tots. Like hard trigger, man. Like you guys see tots and you're like, everyone loves them. Like, wee, tots. I see tots and I'm like, oh fuck, blood on the cafeteria floor again. Oh, I have PTSD, post-traumatic tater tot stabbing disease. Yeah, that really happened. I also made friends with the coolest guy in there. It was a pimp named Easy Lee Coleman. And I'm forever indebted to Easy Lee. You know, because I was scared. And Easy was cool. He even let me talk to his wife Janice on the phone to make me feel better. And to this day, I'm still amazed at how a pimp can have a wife. Did you know pimps have wives? I didn't know that. That's got to be the most tolerant woman in the world. I've dated women that got jealous if I played co-ed softball. This guy's got 6 bitches in his car every night, driving all everywhere. Unbelievable woman. Truly. Yeah. Easy Lee said to me, he goes, I'm gonna get you looking straight for the judge on Monday. Because on Monday morning I was gonna see the judge. So Easy Lee cut my hair. Isn't that amazing? Got my hair cut by a pimp in a jail. And then he goes, and for the last touch, this is what you really need when you go out there. And then he sat down like this, and he reached into his ass, real deep, and he slowly pulled out a bottle of Axe body spray. And then he sprayed me with the Axe body spray that was in his ass. You gotta hide that shit in jail, man. That's flammable. That was one of the most valuable objects in the jail, was in Easy Lee's ass. And he could have sprayed anybody, but he sprayed me that day with his Axe body spray. Isn't that nice? How many people in the world are gonna pull Axe body spray out of their ass to spray you to smell good for the judge?